Hey everyone, welcome back to Vampire Therapist. Last time we had a session with Isabella. Yes. Really hits Spanish, a lot of family problems. Our gal Isabella, this time we're dealing with, I should read this first. Edmund Keane. British. Notes. Anything but self-centered mindset, believes he determines what acting must be, diminishes the thoughts and opinions of others. Champion gaslighter, tried to convince me I was attacking him, sees the world through theater. Okay. Right. Believe you were seeing our actor friend. I am Andy.
Yeah, I guess so. I still ain't sure I'm the right therapist for that fella.
I don't think anybody's the right therapist for that fella.
There may not be a right therapist for him, but let us think positively. He has put himself in your care, and that is a tremendous step.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm thinking it's gonna be an uphill battle, though.
Probably.
At least his core distortion is clear, don't you think? You know what it is, I am sure.
Do I? We didn't know these, so it's gotta be disqualifying the positive.
Is it disqualifying the positive?
You do know which client you are seeing tonight, yes?
Son of a bitch.
Inflating the positive might be more appropriate.
Oh my god.
Right. Guess I had a little brain fart.
Shit. Shitty shit. Shit fuck. Okay. Wrongly linking external events to ourselves. When we act like our feelings represent reality. It's emotional reasoning.
It's gotta be emotional reasoning. I ain't never seen someone so dramatic.
Certainly Edmund's thinking is derived from his intense emotions, but what spurs his emotions?
Okay, it's personalization.
It's personalization, right?
Of course, a distortion common to many with narcissistic tendencies.
Yep, it's the Edmund Keane show, all day, every day.
I recognize your disdain, but pause a moment. It must be difficult for Edmund to make everything all about him all the time, don't you think?
I mean, I know plenty of people who are really good at doing that.
He doesn't have to make everything about him, though.
He doesn't know that. Keep digging, Samuel. You will find his truth.
I hope so.
Choose your distortions well.
Okay. Labeling. I'm gonna go with disqualifying the positive. Emotional reasoning. And should.
I think I'm all holstered up now.
Holstered up now?
Very good, Samuel. I wish you patience and compassion. Good luck.
I'm gonna need it.
See you later, Andy.
Hi, Andy.
All right, now what did Andy teach me? Breathe. I think I'm ready. Right on time. I think I hear him coming.
For half of a moment, I thought I was gonna have to do the meditation thing that I don't remember how to do. Oops.
Hey, Edmund, good to see you. How you been feeling these past few weeks?
Empty, my dear boy. Empty. I am but a vessel made for a single purpose. But alas, and alack, that purpose is in supply most rare.
What?
You mean acting, right?
Aye, that's the rub. Acting, my dear boy. Acting. My thespian blood goes rancid with stagnation, and the only cure seems to me irreprehensible now.
Pardon?
I do not wish to face these mortal directors, for they dare to tell me my art.
Ain't that what directors are supposed to do?
Oh, my dear boy, some are born great, some achieve greatness, and others have greatness thrust upon them.
Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and others have greatness thrust upon them. What is that a quote from? That's a quote from something. Is it Shakespeare? It's gotta be Shakespeare. I only read Shakespearean plays when I was in high school. I read like all of them.
No director can thrust greatness upon the already great. In mine own case, mine greatness hath already been achieved.
Would that have been overgeneralization? I'm not even gonna try and guess.
Well, maybe you can help me understand a little better. You said that greatness was thrust upon you, right? How did that happen?
Yeah, how did that happen?
Ah, you are curious to hear what circumstances created this actor non pare. I cannot blame you.
Oh, excuse me.
Well, recounting such a history will please me indeed.
Of course it will.
I first rattled the foundations of the stage as a mere babe. Indeed, too young for memory, and yet old enough to command attention.
Did they put you in a manger?
Clad only in swaddling cloth at the age of 4, I was Cupid himself. But my arrows seemingly went astray, for the entirety of the audience fell in love with me.
Hey.
It is the stuff of legend. For tender as my mind was, I could not bear witness to my own greatness. But it does prove that I was indeed born great.
But you said greatness was thrust upon you.
Yeah.
It was a matter of necessity. You may not guess it from my gentle speech, but I am no lordling. Selfishly, and surely to spite me, my father shuffled off his mortal coil when I was but a babe in arms, ere I ever graced the stage. It left my mother and myself in dire straits.
That's personalization.
Hold on a sec. You said your old man died selfishly. What do you mean?
Yeah.
What kind of a father drinks himself to death when he has a beautiful baby son at home? I at least waited until my son was older before I did the same.
Eddie, come on. Listen to yourself. I'm sure you didn't die to spite your son, just as your pa didn't die to spite you.
Eddie?
I ain't gonna deny his choices hurt you, but they weren't all about you.
Eddie.
Forgive me then. 'Tis ever the fate of an actor to feel every emotion more keenly. The situation my mother and I were left in was most precarious.
Mm-hmm.
We were the lowest of the low, you see. We lived in the rookeries and begged for our bread. But he that hath wit must make content with his fortune's fit, and oh, did we beg.
But he that hath wit must make content with his fortune's fit, and oh, did we beg. What? Teenage Sherry is clambering to try and make sense of this, and we must shove her back into the darkness with whence she came.
She was my Queen Gertrude, and I her filthy little Hamlet. Did I mention I played Hamlet at age 14?
What a perfect age.
No, I hadn't heard that.
Well, anyway, my mother was a competent actress, but it was my wit alone that saved us from destitution.
Disqualifying the positive?
It sounds like your mother did a lot for you. I'm sure the people loved you, but could you have done it alone?
Man, I'm so good at this. I have this guy's number.
I suppose my dramaturgical purpose would have been lost without a scene partner, but it was I whom the throngs came to see.
My glasses are dirty. That's what I get for shoving my filthy little fingers into them. I was at work today, and legitimately I went to push up my glasses, and instead of getting the, like, bridge of them, like a normal human being, I just right on the lens, just shoved, and I'm like, just how I am, just trying to shove my fingers into my eyeballs.
I ain't saying that ain't the case, but you might be disqualifying your mother's contribution to your greatness, right?
Yeah.
I don't see how that is relevant, but I suppose so. Let me continue unabated, sir. Forsooth, I was so prodigious that, at the age of 7, I garnered the attention of one Reginald Flopbot of the Worthington Flopbots. 'Twas he who paid to get me off the streets and into the dormitories. He said, "Edmund, my cherub, the streets are not for you. One day you will be the greatest of actors."
Hey, how about that? You went and proved him right.
Piffle. Master Flopbot never gave a fig about my potential. I was a prop to him, a symbol of his generosity and high breeding.
Yeah, that checks out.
Every month he would stage an elaborate party with all the well-to-do society of London. The dandy fop would stand upon a dais and announce himself as the savior of the city's poor.
I don't think that would be part of the regular social season. I could be incorrect, though.
That was my cue. I would be lowered down from the rooftop, wearing naught but swaddling clothes and a set of opulent wings. The gentry's delight was my dungeon, but I would flit among them, reprising my breakout role as Cupid by shooting little arrows of love at them. At the age of 7, it was most disquieting.
I have very many issues with the words that you're saying, but I don't want to get into them right now.
At 11, on the cusp of manhood, the shame was too much to bear.
Dang, Eddie, that sounds awful. That Flopbot fella had no right to do that to you.
No, indeed. I remember my last performance quite vividly. The titters and leering glances from the guests linger ever in the back of my mind.
Yep, they sure would.
And fool that I was, I played my part still. I should have plunged mine arrows into that fool Flopbot's chest instead of shaming myself.
Labeling.
You were a fool for playing your part. What choice did you have, Eddie?
It is simple logic. Only a fool plays the fool repeatedly. Many a bottom have I known that never played the Dane, preferring the comfort of a familiar role.
Well, Eddie, it's a little reductive to say that everyone who plays the fool is a bottom. There ain't nothing wrong with letting your partner take the lead.
Oh, ye plebeian, I speak of Nick Bottom, from the Bard's Journey Through Whimsy that is a Midsummer Night's Dream.
Oh, yeah. Even so, though, if you call yourself a fool, you're doing the same kind of typecasting, ain't you?
That's Sam, you're so good. You're so good at this. I'm just along for the ride at this point.
I suppose so. Regardless, I did not suffer the indignity for long. I swore that night to never be a puppet again. I stole away and gave myself to the mercy of Poseidon. The bargain was struck, and he swallowed up my hated swaddling clothes and wings.
You threw your shit into the ocean?
In desperation, I signed on with a mercantile shipping agency. I thought perhaps that my body would bend more than my soul.
Okay.
But oh, did I toil! Life upon the sea is most cruel. Biting winds did carve my visage. Low words hardened my heart, and heavy weights left me bent.
You're very, like, it's not very bent. I'm more bent. Sam and I are more like hunch. Oh, that hunch was bad. I shouldn't have hunched that way. Ow.
By the time I had fulfilled my bargain with the Lord of the Sea, I had become an older man, my efforts etched into every crease on my face.
Dang, sounds intense. How long were you at this job?
An age, a life. 6 months, each one a hungry leech torn from my bleeding body.
Oh, he's so soft.
I am convinced this gauntlet was prepared for me alone. For ne'er in history has one so blessed by grace been subjected to such toil.
Eddie, I gotta stop you there. It's gonna be a lot easier to accept your truth when you realize you ain't alone in your suffering. Hell, there ain't nothing more human than suffering. And historically, kids ain't had it so good.
Yep.
But none suffered as I suffered. A boy such as I was not meant for such misery.
So many people suffer every day.
Compadre, I had my first kill and no home at 12 years old. My brother had a stutter his whole life on account of the regular beatings my stepdaddy gave him.
I was gonna make a redheaded stepchild joke. Wow. 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 Well, you know, I'm a redhead. I get a free pass on that, right? That's how that works? I don't think that's how it works, but like, yikes.
Maybe your suffering felt like the only suffering in the world, but it wasn't. And it'll hurt less when you realize you weren't alone.
Yeah.
But keep telling me your story. I already know there ain't nobody like you in the world, so don't worry on that account.
Yes.
Now then, at last, we close the circle, as nature ever demands. I return to London, and into the graces of my dear Uncle Moses and his comely mistress, Charlotte.
Okay, here's the thing about comely. It's not an attractive person. They're usually... That's usually the polite way of saying that they're not that attractive.
'Twas she who filled my dramaturgical quiver with dire arrows, fletched by the bard himself. And when my deft fingers plucked the bow of humanity, at last I was free.
Okay, I need that translated into human. This isn't even Old English issues. This is what do you mean pluck the bow of humanity?
Huh?
Yes.
I cannot speak more plainly. The good woman taught me the works of Shakespeare, and armed with this knowledge, I conquered the stage and saved myself from toil.
I don't think that's what you said.
Oh, well, right.
And so, you see, the die was cast from the moment I was born. The stage was made for me, and it was my skill upon it that saved me from the streets, and saved me once again from a life at sea.
Eddie, my man, I got some good news and bad news for you. The truth of the matter is, fate doesn't give a stable full of horseshit about you.
Damn. Damn.
Ain't none of us are that special. The world ain't waiting for us to show up. It's just gonna keep turning.
That's right.
Perhaps you are right, my dear boy. You are correct. My success was not because of the fates, but in spite of them.
Better.
The fates said, Edmund, you are a child of the slums. But I shamed the immortal hags in my own manner. The stage roused my spirit. Thus I knew my destiny lay upon it.
Is this fucking personalization again? What do you mean personalize it? Stage roused my spirit, thus I knew my destiny lay upon it. Emotional reasoning?
You got it, amigo. You wanted the stage to be your ticket out of the bad days. Maybe that's why you were so successful. Your intrinsic motivation made you keep pushing to be better.
Wow, I really do have this dude's number,
Tis so. Tis so. The threat of the rookeries loomed ever upon my overladen spirit. Acting presented itself as a way to keep myself out of them. It is natural that I should weigh its importance so heavily.
I can see why acting means so much to you, Eddie. I probably feel damn near the same about the things that got me out of my bad days.
Thank you. Then you understand how my alienation from the theater does pain me so. And yet, the cure is as deadly as the illness.
No, the cure, you just have to suck it up and fucking listen to people.
These damnable critics! Not a single lifetime among them, and they deign to challenge my interpretation of the written word.
That's the point. That's the point of
They
critics.
simply cannot relate to my singular experience. I will bare my soul upon that stage, and they will all sneer and malign it on their internet profiles.
Personalized.
For
Son of a
someone that lives
bitch!
for adulation, Edmund has a dim view of his fans, don't you think?
They simply cannot relate to my singular experience. I will bare my soul upon that stage, and they will all sneer and malign it on their internet profiles.
For someone that lives for adulation, Edmund.
They simply cannot relate to my singular experience.
For
Okay.
someone that lives for adulation,
Well, Eddie, the way I see
Got
it,
it.
you're not on stage doing vampire plays. You're portraying the whole human experience.
Yeah.
If you want your audience to respect you, you gotta respect your audience. They might not have lived a long time, but they're still human.
Scarcely. Critics are but an afterbirth of creation. But as you say, they are humans, and for certain they do bleed.
I don't like how you said that way.
So keep that in mind and you might find your job easier. I took a look at your Wikipedia entry last night, Eddie. Well, maybe you've had a few bad critics here and there, but history says you're a legend, and your work speaks for itself.
Yeah.
Hell, you were around before film was ever a thing, and people still remember you.
Ah, your words warm me, as an ersatz son for the one we have forsaken. With thy help shall I gird my soul mayhap, and grace the stage once more.
Gird your loins, because I'm about to boot you in the balls.
Well, let's talk about that then. What's the biggest thing stopping you from getting back up on that stage right now?
Like, I'm just gonna hoof him right in the testicles. He doesn't need them.
That it all simply might not be worth it. Why should I bare my damned soul when the audience hath not the sight to see it?
Maybe I can ask you a question then. What if there were no audience?
Huh?
No audience? Do you know what a stage is, sir? It is a platform where life in brief may be portrayed. It is a platform because it is separate from the audience.
So, technically, I'm performing for you right now, but you can't, I'm sure if my curtains were open, maybe some of my neighbors could see me performing for you, but, I'm performing for an audience that I cannot see and who cannot see me. Perhaps this is what he means by no audience.
Without such, the stage ceases to be a stage.
Oh my god. Make him the streamer girl.
As in, if a tree falls in the woods and no one's around to hear it, does it make a sound?
Yeah.
Simply but elegantly put, my dear boy. Without the audience, the stage loses all meaning, like a monarch without a kingdom.
Disqualifying the
Just a minute there, partner. You're saying that the stage is nothing without the audience. But I gotta ask you, where does the acting come from?
Yeah.
Ah, but from simple tongues, the purest of queries, narrow in breadth, but as deep as the sea.
I love all of his backhanded insults. Because it's like he's saying something kind-ish, but the whole of it is an insult.
The source of acting is everything, my boy. The beating of every heart, the cry of every child, the fluttering of a butterfly's wings.
Pardon your finest fuck, my good sir?
The roots of acting are intertwined with those of life itself.
So does acting come from the audience or from everything?
My dear boy, you prove yet again, as the bard oft did, that 'tis the fool who sees the truth as it is. I bow to your simple wisdom.
I'm gonna gird your loins, buddy boo. Just come on over here so I can put my cowboy boot right up your fucking butt.
Thanks, I guess.
Holy shit.
Let's figure out how we can bring it back to acting. Forget the audience. I know we can't see in mirrors and all, but what do you think of filming yourself?
Yeah.
Brilliant notion. Yes, I shall become my own audience. I shall bring myself to rapture. Forsooth, if I cannot pleasure myself, whom can I pleasure?
No one.
We're still talking about acting, right?
Oh, my dear boy, the pleasures of the flesh are secondary to one who knows character above all else. Indeed, we speak of the noble art.
Oh boy.
I shall do as you suggest. If there is one on this lonely orb that can inspire an artist such as I, it is myself.
I ain't sure I'd put it exactly that way, but I think you're touching on the thing we've been talking about. The motivation's got to come from you, amigo.
Yeah.
We are of one mind, dear boy. Perhaps I left my muse in the mortal realm, but I shall find him once more. Not only for myself, but also for my public.
Sure.
Yea, the masses flock to my Wikipedia page as moths to a flame, each a silent plea for the return of the one true artisan of the stage.
Now hold your horses there, fella. You're reading a little too much into the whole Wikipedia thing. There's 1.5 million reasons why people might be looking you up.
We got the horse sound. How'd that happen?
I mean, I hear tell the biggest Wikipedia page out there is the one for that coronavirus that got all them mortals all worked up. And I'm pretty sure they don't want that coming back.
That's true.
And thus dost thou scuttle a burgeoning friendship with the cannons of enmity. Why must you challenge me so?
That's my job, compadre. Ain't we had some good breakthroughs today? We couldn't have gotten there if I'd been busy agreeing with everything you said.
That's true.
Oh, very well. But I still say you are most vexatious.
Yeah, actually, we are very vexatious, but that's kind of the point.
I've been called worse. I think we got some homework for you, though, right? You're gonna film yourself and do some acting for its own sake.
Yeah.
We'll check back in a few weeks. But Eddie, I think you're doing great. We made a lot of progress today.
And you didn't try and gaslight me.
Naturally. The human condition is my oeuvre. Nevertheless, you have been a competent guide. You have reminded me of what is most important in unlife. Me.
Okay, that's not... Nope, hang
I
on.
should like to give you a gift.
I don't want it.
Oh, come on. You don't need to do nothing like that.
Nonsense. It is meaningless to me, but it is beyond price for you. It is my headshot, signed with my autograph.
Great.
Oh, thanks, Eddie.
Cherish it always. If you help me to find my muse, then it is a gift even more precious. And I will find it ere we next meet. Of that, I promise you.
Okay.
Well, let's not put the pressure on, amigo. Just enjoy some acting. That's all I'm asking for. I'll see you in a few weeks then, okay?
Okay.
Verily, so it shall be. Godspeed then, boy. Thou shalt witness me new and on. Farewell.
Bye.
A job well done, Samuel. I was particularly impressed at the way you challenged Edmund on what acting means to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a weird fella, but I think he's gonna do okay.
I mean, like, I did a little bit of acting in high school. I was part of the drama club. I was part of the improv team. I actually had to drop out of the one play that I was supposed to be in because there was, like, just a bunch of, like, stressful shit happening at home. And I remember the girl who they replaced me with, the way that she characterized the role we had, it wasn't the same. It didn't feel right. And I'm really sad that I never actually went and did that. But hey, shit happens, huh?
It can be hard for our kind to retain our intrinsic motivation. Something must keep him going. I do hope that he will find his.
Yeah.
But you, Samuel, must rest. The work you have done in these past 2 months deserves to be celebrated, so do not linger here in this dusty room.
Yeah, let's go have a party.
Perhaps you can even be encouraged to dance.
No.
I think I'm gonna need a lot more therapy myself to get to that point.
Very well, Samuel. Then let us at least make sure you get well nourished.
Yes.
Find a friendly neck downstairs, my friend. You deserve it. And rest in peace.
Which neck are we getting? Are we getting the Kinders or the weirdo? I forgot who the weirdo was, but there was a weirdo.
Well, they say don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys, but maybe don't let them be actors either.
Okay. Edmund's tied his whole identity to the stage because the stage saved him from the streets when he was a kid. Obsessed with the audience, it disqualifies the positive about any other actors. Definitely suffered abuse as a kid. Still thinking the same was he did as... I think it's supposed to be same ways. There's a Y missing here. Still thinking the same way he did as a kid. That's not... yeah, sure. That the stage is always gonna offer salvation. I suggested Edmund try acting for its own sake. He forgot the fun while he was looking for safety. I hope it goes well.
Time to dish with Crimson a little. I gotta talk to some more folks, though. Andy's mainly my teacher, so I'm starting to feel like Crimson's my only friend.
You could be friends with the Kinders.
Hey, only friend.
What a fucking bizarre greeting. Sam, please. Sam, please.
Excuse me?
Yeah, my thoughts exactly, Crimson.
What? Oh, yeah, Crimson. Hey, Crimson.
Oh, fuck Sam.
Are you blushing, vampire?
Yes.
No, that ain't possible.
Yeah, it's happening.
It's all right. It's nice to hear from a vampire who's younger than Jesus. Now, let's hear how this week went before you go out there and find friend number 2.
Oh my god, Crimson, don't throw me under the bus like that, girl.
All right, real quick. This client of mine, he had a real bad time as a kid. Worse than I did, it sounds like.
Probably.
But he found fame early, and now he's talking about fate and how he's destined for greatness again.
Met plenty of destined for greatness folk in D.C. I lost patience for it. How do you think you handled him?
Pretty well.
I learned my lessons from the last session. He didn't threaten to jump off a cliff this time or anything. I gave him an assignment to film himself doing something he loves doing. He seemed excited about that.
I really love this music.
You're either brave or adorable, Sam Walls.
I think yes is the answer to that question, Crimson.
There's nothing brave about it. As for adorable, well, some have used words to that effect before.
Yeah, the Kinders.
Okay, now I know you're confident enough to get out there. Giddy up.
Giddy up, partner.
Here we go, right to the edge of the dance floor, but not on it. Don't want anyone getting any funny ideas.
I really like this background, actually. This is sick. Have I seen this one before? I don't know.
Once more alone, I see.
Oh fuck, I forgot how to say her name.
You scared the shit out of me.
But you can't shit. You're a vampire.
I would like the Kinders, please.
Know that I see much, vampire, and that I like what I see.
I don't like what I see.
Oh, it's her again. Well, I was hoping to find a mortal friend, or at least a willing Nick.
I hate Sam, I hate this. Sam, no. I need a spray bottle, Sam, no.
Now, what do mortals of this time talk about?
Someone save me from Sam Walls. Be awkward about the weather. Be awkward about everyday annoyances. Be awkward about music. Let's be awkward about music.
They ever play the classics in here? A little Oh Susanna or Old Folks at Home?
Oh, fuck me. Why'd I pick that?
No, they don't. All your favorite songs have been long forgotten now.
I hate that for us.
Well, what songs do you like?
If I told you, would you know them?
Nope.
Probably not.
I see.
You see a lot, don't you?
Why don't you tell me what you see?
I see a lot of eyes.
I see an interesting mortal. Someone observant. Someone who isn't afraid to have their own style.
Like, we've purposely change the buttons on our cardigan to be eyeballs. Go along with the weird eyeball headband in the gothic Lolita style, with eyeball earrings and a little eyeball right smack dab in the middle of the bow pinned to our throat.
That is what you observe. It is not what you see.
What?
Well, fine, you tell me what I see.
You see the long vein across my throat. It looks very juicy, doesn't it?
I would like to yeet myself off a cliff.
Well, now that you mention it, it does.
Then consent is given. Do not hesitate, vampire.
Okay. Got it. Got it.
Shucks, that was something else. You got good circulation there.
I see. And what do I taste like?
Pardon? Pardon you?
Kinda earthy. You could use some iron. What do you eat most often?
I eat a lot of carrots. They're supposed to be good for one's eyesight, and I like to see.
I'm going through it this episode, guys.
I see now that you are tired and wish to enter your state of torpor.
Yeah, I want to. Yes.
Well, maybe I'll see myself out then.
That was terrible.
That's offensive.
Great.
I'm going to leave now.
Bye.
Shoot, was it something I said? Well, at least I got a full belly. And now, time for some shut-eye.
Wow.
Good evening, Samuel. I believe you are seeing the Ancient One tonight, aren't you?
Yeah, except that I'll save it for next time, because after that, holy shit. I almost hit new game. Why would I do that? Why would I hit new game? Well, we did pretty good with Edmund until that one part where I aggressively clicked on buttons because I experienced stupidity violently and suddenly. I forget the eyeball girl's name. Pantabelia? Yeah. The eyeball lady. I hope that's not going to be Sam's second friend, because, oh my god, I would not be able to handle that. But yeah, it looks like we're doing pretty good so far with Edmund and Isabella. Dr. Drain's his own messy nightmare. I'm not very excited for Maeve next week. Well, next week. The next time I record. But I'm sure it'll be fine for Mebby. I guess. I don't know, guys. Let me know your thoughts on Edmund and Edmund's recording of himself. Do we think that's gonna go well? I don't think that's gonna go well. I think he's gonna actually, regress really aggressively and then gaslight me about it, because he had crazy gaslighting powers, and they wouldn't just introduce that and then never show it again, would they? I don't know. But yeah, I think we're doing pretty good. We're making good time, I think. Maybe? I don't know. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Hit like, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!